And good morning to you. In the last few minutes, I've totally changed the direction that I thought I was going to go this morning. As I opened one of a whole bunch of emails from someone that had responded from the video of a couple of days ago, Illuminati Lords of the Underworld, and the question was asked, what do you mean the evolution of consciousness? So that's what I'm going to talk to you about this morning. As I said, a totally different direction than I was going to go. But the ninth wave is all about the evolution of consciousness. And people that are stuck in religion, and I don't know who the person is that asked the question. I didn't look at their YouTube channel. I didn't click on where they're coming from to get an idea of where the question is coming from. But people that are stuck in religion, and this may be one of them or not, I don't know, do not understand the evolution of consciousness, because their whole worldview is good versus evil, God versus the devil. It's totally enmeshed in the consciousness of separation. This is this and that is that, and they're not the same thing. That's the idea that has to evolve. That's the perception that needs to be expanded. That's the worldview that needs to be changed. Evolution of consciousness is very simple to me. Of course, it's not very simple to someone that doesn't get it yet. But to me, the evolution of consciousness is simply this. Everything is the same thing. Everything is part of the One. The One is what we call God. It is creator and creation, and they're not separate things. They're the same thing. The opposites do not oppose each other. They offer different perspectives and contrast. That's all they do. Duality is not an enemy. People that still try to get out of duality are trying to get rid of separation consciousness. That's a good thing, to try to get out of separation consciousness. But when you think that you have to eliminate pairs of opposites, or half of a pair of opposites, no matter what the pair is, it doesn't matter. Because it's all one, and you can't get rid of what is. Again, my definition of God is all that is. God is everywhere, in everything, in everyone, and love is unconditional. That's the evolution of consciousness. That's the radical grace of God. That's what we are growing up to see. We are children of God when we start believing our limited perception of opposites at war with each other. When God spoke to Moses, he said, I am that I am. I am infinite and eternal. You look at creation, I am that too. Anywhere you look, I am that. I am. If you're stuck in religion, you're stuck in a limited consciousness. A consciousness that needs to evolve to a higher perception. You have shrunken God to manageable parameters so that you can understand the diversity of the world and what appears like conflict. But the conflict is something that is in you. because you don't remember who you are. The evolution of consciousness is remembering who you are. It's allowing yourself to embrace the entirety, the whole of creation, recognizing it all as part of God, recognizing the plan as a good plan. For God, that which is God, that which is infinite, that which is eternal, that which is love, always, always, always has a good purpose and a good reason, a divine providence. The Creator, and we are each part of that Creator. That's why we're called co-creators. That's part of the evolution of consciousness. Together with this spirit we call God, together with this energy, this force, this power that we call God, this infinite, unnameable essence that permeates all of life, we become one with that, and we co-create with that energy. The evolution of consciousness is simple. You stop resisting what you don't understand, and perhaps what you don't like, and perhaps what doesn't feel good. You stop trying to get away from those things, and you begin to embrace the whole. You begin to see negative emotions and even negative perceptions as gifts, as tools that expand your mind and open your heart, allowing you to love like God loves. Evolution of consciousness is moving beyond religion. It's moving beyond the limitations. It's moving beyond everything that separates and divides anything, anyone, from anything or anyone else. It's so simple to me, and yet it's so hard for some people to get it, because they just do not want to see that it could possibly be different than what they think it has been and what they've been taught by their religions. Evolution of consciousness is what the ninth wave is all about. It's the evolution that heals the world. It's the new awareness, the awareness of unity and interconnectedness of all life. This is the attitude, this is the perception that's going to change the entire world. The world that we are co-creating together with the Spirit of God. Because it is the will of God that we wake up and remember who we are, what we are, how loving we are, how powerful we are, how able we are to embrace everyone. And when we join our hands and hearts together around the planet, as we're doing this year, this is just the beginning. And it's going to move very fast. It's going to move very, very fast as we remember that we are creators, and we consciously make the choice to stop the war, embrace peace, and co-create a brand new heaven and a brand new earth. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Knowing that is the evolution of consciousness. When you don't realize, when you're still looking for Jesus to come back and save you, or some other Messiah, you still don't get it. You're still expecting something outside of you to change your world so that you don't have to struggle anymore. That's not the way it's going to work, folks, or I don't have any clue, any understanding. I think I'm going to make a second video in just a little bit, 2 back-to-back on the same day, and I'm going to go where I was going to go first, a little bit of my struggle. So you can listen or not. I know that's a lot of information, but I'm going to read the poem that I wrote in 1983 called O Womb. that's going to come up next, back to back, with this one on the evolution of consciousness. I'll talk more about that in the next video. Allow your consciousness to expand, to grasp the concept, the reality, that what we call God is in everyone and everything, and there is no separation. Until you can see that, you are still operating your life from the point of view of a limited consciousness and a distorted reality. I share that with you, I leave that with you. Each of you will take it or leave it, and either is okay. I bless you this morning. Namaste.